say he holds on. He ain't earned on those. This sweaty locker in my bed.
Right at the convergence of the Three Rivers on Art Rooney Drive, we welcome you to Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Oakland Raiders and the Pittsburgh Steelers. A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. This is fielded at the goal line. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
They already did it with suicide. That's crazy.
Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Nigga, whole defense superstar. It was crazy.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, King. And Eifert has it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
Glad he was able to catch it.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On 2nd down now, it's Bell. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
And an alley to run.
That shit, that's crazy as fuck.
Not before they're inside the 25. Give them 12 yards that time at an Oakland first down. Now this time he'll look to throw. And that going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. King now. Going to throw again. That's complete. It's Bell. Bell a first down and then some. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. A gain there of 21 yards.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved.
Come on, Jacobs.
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Le'Veon Bell. His 9th touchdown of the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
I forgot I had Le'Veon. This nigga was talking about me. This nigga trying to get this nigga a game plan about Le'Veon. Stop Bell, you know, man. I'm playing this. That's how you know I smoke too. I'm geeky. I'm playing against the Steelers. Think I'm playing against Le'Veon.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Good job, fellas.
Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. After the run, now Darnold to throw. And his throw is incomplete. James Washington was the intended target, and it's 3rd down. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Niggas would never score on me with that defense.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Throwing on first down. King.
Damn, that's on you. I seen you too.
Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. The CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, not a game that you're going to go crazy about, but when you start at your own 2-yard line, any type of space is good for the offensive guys.
They just can't go backwards from here. They did it. Now we'll see if they can keep it on schedule here on 2nd down. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. From his own goal line, Darnold. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
So this nigga fucking kid. That's on me. Oh, you bitch.
And he's able to get it out of there. This is a pretty good kick. This is taken around the 12.
I respect that 3-yard, bro. I ain't even got the shit on block point.
Too aggressive. And you have to understand your angles. They're cut down when they're that backed up. You've got to be careful going after them.
So a big break. The roughing the kicker called on 4th down leads to 1st and 10.
Switch. Check 3. Mike 8.
Gordon. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun.
And we upended
after a gain of 5 up to the 25-yard line. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the 2nd half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, people say bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
On 2nd and 11 now. Darnold under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Check 52. 52's the mark. Here we go.
Hey, seam 6.
3rd and long, it's Darnold. Forced out to his left. He's going to launch it for Rush, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 44, and he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open, otherwise just don't do it.
A little bit of daylight on that 1st down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry, 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Chris King looking to throw on second down. Got a man. It's Brown. Antonio Brown, kiss him goodbye. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Antonio Brown, his first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando.
2 feet.
From games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Darnold from the gun. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
I was up out my seat. Let it run.
Now Gordon on first down. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. On second down, they'll run with Gordon. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts.
Come on, Damien. We gotta get 2 toe stands.
Important 3rd down. They run it here with Gordon. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be taken down at the 34. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally. Open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Here's Gordon.
And he got outside.
And he will be marked down short of the 1st as they get to him at the 29. Calling a gain of 5. 4th down now.
Cool. Take this guy. Fuck, put that 21.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, this from 46. And this one is right down the middle. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
They're down on the scoreboard, and while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet. Points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. We got this. Check, check. Lucky. Undercrush.
They'll start the third quarter on the ground with Gordon. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Kill. Check safety.
This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because
when I watch him, I
think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
On first down.
Fumble.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Take it next time.
That's a strong safety making a strong, hard tackle.
And we know his coach. Doesn't smile a whole lot, does he? How about that grin right there, ear to ear after that play?
On 2nd down, it's Gordon.
Oh no, he fucking broke to that.
Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
And
this will split the offense. It's right down the middle. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now.
He's praying for a run break. Just to break it one time.
They inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, and you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are you going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. King from the gun, he'll throw. He's going deep for Brown. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Antonio Brown with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. The extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
Oh, my God. Arnett.
The field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. The shotgun snap for Donald. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 36. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
All right, Brandon. Normally when you hear about guys making 2 interceptions in the game, you're thinking must be a free safety, maybe a corner. How about getting 2 picks out of one of your linebackers? Again, he's just in the right place at the right time. That's another great play to come away.
Le'Veon Bell, it's a foot race. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Le'Veon Bell, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. He's got it, and the lead swells. It's 28-6.
Told him I was gonna kick his ass. Not last time. Just know he was there. He asked. Nah, fucked up.
This is fielded at the goal line.
Every time I play, whoever I play,
He'll
he'll
be
fuck.
stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
I shouldn't have played, bro. That fucking early. I ain't even eat breakfast yet.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious?
No, he's right there.
That next drive, or no, you just throw that out.
No Gordon.
I think
No Gordon.
I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again.
Young
You're going to
LB's
take care
out
of it,
there.
but you have to be careful
Straight
not being
drafted.
too cautious because now you can't run any offense around.
Still on attack. We'll see.
Pete, 2 feet.
And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. To throw is Darnold. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Tressway now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. Good blocking there, and nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time.
And hit behind the line.
That's the only way this nigga gonna score.
It's loose. And it's picked up
That's
by the
on me.
Steelers. And they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over.
And this is where you need the quarterback to morph into being a running back. The ball can't be away from his body. It can't be loose. It can't be held like he's going to throw it. Tuck it away. Take care of it because he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
And if he doesn't take care of it, we're going to see less design runs like that. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Put his head down, boy.
That's 2nd down.
Boy, out there.
-4.
8 man in the box, nigga. Ain't all that run shit dead,
They're
nigga.
growing a little restless here in the 2nd half.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing passes that can take the place of runs. And
8 man in the box,
And
nigga.
he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
Another field goal.
It's a
Give me that
loss
ball.
of a full 3
Give me that damn
yards,
ball,
and it brings up 4th down.
That damn ball back.
And Zuerlein's kick is good. And that will finish off this third quarter of play. Back now in Pittsburgh, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
And he stopped after
outside,
a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down.
Not your conventional play call, but that's okay. You probe the defense a little bit with some of everything in your playbook. That way they have to account for everything as the game moves on.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
To throw is King on first down. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 44-yard line. Looking to throw. King flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
On second down now, it's Bell, and he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 2 yards, good enough for a first. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now King, operating from the gun. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
That's only trying to fucking hit you. And this nigga is jukebox.
Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. On second and 11 now. Darnold. This is the tight end Fant. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. The Steelers on third down. They've had a lot of chances, but not much success, converting only 3 times. This is 3rd and 7. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he gets it just
This
shy
nigga
of
ran the
midfield, but
ball.
that's not enough. He's short of the marker. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. They're going to run. This is Gordon. And an alley to run.
He is so scary.
This down to the 40-yard line. Tackle
That's
there.
horrible.
A Steeler first
That's
down
all you
with a
lost.
pickup of 11 yards. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to
21
pay it
rushes
off
for
on
60
first down.
yards. We take the ball, man. And we take that too,
This pass is
bitch.
intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 40. The
Stop playing with that nigga.
10.
Young Deion Jones in the making.
In for 6. Touchdown. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on.
Still on the football.
And maybe we can look at that and
That
say,
shit
we'll
dead,
get better
bro.
moving forward.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a
Boy,
third and
reading me
about
out to the
5.
football, man.
Check 26, check 26.
On 3rd down, here's Coleman.
You boy read and react to the football, man.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their
Yeah,
linebacker to
take
get
out
into the
blockers,
backfield
man.
and spill the play.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Here's Darnold. Now a desperation throw deep depth. And my goodness, another interception. Jonathan Abram picks it. And that will write a finish to this ball game. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Oakland, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll have another road date next week with the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody.
How many of y'all can't win? But they ask my name, huh? Ready? SC. I ain't come to play this year. Life challenging. But I wouldn't trade. Early I'm up. Yeah. I can't spend the day with you.